It isn't often you ask for me, Ogden. What's up?
Yeah, well, sorry for the trouble, lad. There's something I need you to take a gander at.
These are monster habitat observation notes? Whose are they?
So, they ain't yours either, huh? I'll be darned.
Not mine either. Then whose are they?
Someone plopped these on my desk when I wasn't looking. Put it in an envelope and everything. No sender, no explanation, no nothing.
A mysterious parcel from places unknown. I see. Clearly the anonymous sender is an admirer hoping to contribute to your Monsterpedia, no?
There ain't no way I'd ever populate my pages with data of unknown origin. Besides, this ain't no come-lately Monsterpedia fan. Best as I can tell, these notes were written ages ago. Still... It's just... if the stuff in these notes is true, it'd be a real windfall for the old field guide.
Is the monster in question such a rare specimen?
That's just it. It ain't the monster that's rare. It's the behavior. I've never once seen a velociprey behaving in the way these notes describe.
Wait, you mean it? I can't believe there's anything the globe-trotting, covenant-breaking egghead of Azuria hasn't seen.
Keep your weird little epithets to yourself, will you? Besides, everyone's got their blind spots, even worldly, brilliant fellas like me. Anyway, if what's written in here, this velociprey situation, is legit, I'll catalog it as a monster of exotic ecology.
Monster of exotic? Just call it an exotic monster, and call me intrigued.
I suppose that is a little snappier, huh? And it sounds like you're just as fired up as I am, Rudy. Ain't nothing more fun than taking the unknown and making it knowable.
For certain, I can barely contain myself. What secrets could these mystery notes hold?
Ha! It's like I'm talking to myself here. So I'm heading off to put these notes to the test. What do you say, lad? You in or out?
Sounds like fun. Don't you think, Your Highness?
Count us in.
That's what I was hoping you'd say. Glad to have you along. Let's strike while the glaviness is hot. Get ready to head out toot sweet.
By the way, any idea who could have sent you the parcel in the first place?
Not even a one. Whole lot of suspects out there in this big old world, and not enough clues to narrow them down. But the more mysteries you stack, the juicier they all get. First off, we gotta figure out if these notes are the genuine article or not.
Stacks of juicy mysteries, huh? That's an Ogdenism if I've ever heard one. Come on, let's get moving. Monsters should be around here.
Slow your roll, my curious cub. Let's take another look at these notes, shall we?
Well, any clues?
This is curious. It says here, start your observation from the egg quartz.
Egg quartz in the...
Once we locate this egg quartz, do you think we'll find them?
It's a distinct possibility.
Honestly, this is pretty exciting.
Settle down now, lad.
I can't help it. We're on a trail of a rare monster.
Now there's a familiar look.
Familiar.
Yeah, When I see that spark in your eyes, it reminds me of my boy.
Oh, sorry. I so often think of him as Cora's husband that I sometimes forget that Captain Lucas was your son, too.
He was, Captain. All while I was so busy exploring the great wide world that I never actually got to see him in action myself. Then one day, he up and vanishes without a trace, only to show back up a year later, afflicted with some awful sort of disease. He passed away not too long after that. Now, that's how my missus told it, at any rate.
When I was a kid, I used to train with him sometimes, and Gaul told me all sorts of... Lucas was a truly incredible ranger.
An incredible ranger, huh? Whoa, really brought the mood down there, didn't I? My bad, sorry. What do you say we get back in gear and hunt down...
Yeah. That must be the egg quartz the...
Yep, sure looks like it. How's about we stake out the area for a little...
Is it here?
Spooked you, did I? I spotted you on the way back from gathering ore, so I figured I'd see what you were up to. Am I interrupting?
Yeesh, don't sneak up on us like that!
Shh, pipe down, Rudy. You'll scare off the monster with all your caterwauling.
He's right. Keep it to a whisper.
My apologies.
Sorry, Cora, but would you mind going on back ahead of us? We're waiting for a never-before-seen monster. I'm talking the rarest of the
Well, well. I didn't know there were monsters you hadn't heard of.
Oh, wipe that grin off your face. I still got plenty of learning to do. Go on now, get while the getting's good.
Sure, sure. Consider me gone.
Sorry about this, Cora.
No sweat. Good luck finding that monster of yours.
Eyes up, lad. Incoming.
The notes were right. And just like they said, this thing is really fast. You think we can catch it?
Take a step back and really look at what it's doing here. See how it's moving? Sure seems to me like it's patrolling a specific path.
I see. Then we just need to cut it off.
I knew you'd put two and two together. First we scope it out from a distance, then we figure out how to intercept its route. Ain't no getting away from us.
Ogden, Your Highness!
Yeah.
Now we know for a fact that these monster habitat notes are well researched at...
That and one... I mean, just think about it. They found a monster in...
Now, it ain't like I'm an expert on every monster under the sun. But
Perhaps some citizen sent the parcel to you as an...
if that's what they were after, I'd say they sure earned a spot as my personal assistant. Still, if you really want to be a ranger, you ought to do something with a bit more pizzazz. Or at least remember to write.
Very true.
At any rate, whoever it was that sent me these notes, we might just run into our mystery mailer down the line. For now, let's wait and see.
Works for me.
By the way, lad, this monster Glad to hear it. Next time... Hey there, lad. There's been a development.
When you say development, do you mean...
That's right. The case of the letters and their mystery sender. Thing is, there's something about this one that's bugging me.
Just one thing? I can't think of any part of the situation that doesn't bug me.
Take a peek. It's this monster habitat here.
A habitat? It says Canalta Timberland.
Yep, it sure does. But you do get what that means, don't you?
It means that the person who wrote these notes, they've seen the world outside of Azoria. But with the Covenant, no Azorian would ever dare cross the Northern Meridian. Present company excluded, obviously. I had my suspicions, but did you write these notes, Ogden?
Cut the claptrap. I ain't so old and addle-brained that I'd forget writing something like this.
Right. Sorry. Still, these notes prove beyond a doubt that someone besides you has been outside of Azoria.
And I left via the sea to the south. For all my accomplishments, I never actually crossed the Meridian. That being said, when you consider Lady Amara's situation, it's not outside the realm of possibility that somebody could sneak across.
Mother's certainly a trailblazer, but you're right. We can't rule out the idea that our writer really did cross the Meridian.
So it's possible these notes were sent from outside the kingdom. If all this isn't some elaborate prank someone's pulling, of course.
But how would someone even send you something from beyond the kingdom's borders?
I can't say for sure. Might be tough by land, but I could see them making it work by air or sea.
That would make sense. After all, if someone did cross the Meridian, the entire kingdom would be in an uproar.
Don't I know it? Heck, I remember this stir when I crossed the border. They had a special place on the chopping block for my reckless neck.
The ministers say they just about lost their minds when you told them, I didn't break the covenant, because I never crossed the Meridian.
Ah, they forgave me. Just took a little begging, and a pledge to work for the good of the kingdom, and an ironclad vow to never leave again. Guess I'm not doing too great on that last part, but hey, that's life. Anywho, that's a long-winded way of telling you that folks aren't foolish enough to cross the Meridian for no good reason.
So what is it? A roundabout seal of authenticity? Our anonymous writer sent you notes from abroad, so you'd know the information was true?
That may very well be it. Or this could all be some sort of test.
A test? But who would want to test you?
Haven't the foggiest.
I thought as much.
Only way to get this figured out is to find out who sent these notes and ask them what they want. Nice and direct.
Sounds more intriguing than hunting an exotic monster.
To be honest, I was thinking the same thing. But I have a feeling that investigating the monster in question may lead us to our culprit. What do you say, lad? Care to join me?
Absolutely.
Great, it's settled. Now let's get this thing underway. Well then...
Let's go!
Well, if it isn't Gaul, what are you doing around these parts?
Checking out the vegetation. To researchers like me, this place is a treasure trove. Look around us. The variety of plant life is
Respectfully, Sir Gaul, if we keep dilly-dallying, the plant samples you've gathered are going to start to wither.
Yikes, that's no good. Say, what brings you all here anyway?
For your plant's sake, let's just say it's a long story.
Long nothing. We're out here on a monster survey, that's all.
Rounding out that monsterpedia of yours? Do me a favor and make sure Ogden doesn't go too overboard, would ya? The guy gets tunnel vision when he's caught up in his research.
That's fresh, coming from our resident plant nut.
It's not the same, and you know it. As Lieutenant of the Rangers, I conduct my research in moderation. Meanwhile, I worry that you'll one day run off and abandon the Rangers in your single-minded pursuit of your obsession.
Sir Gaul? Sir Gaul, as much as I hate to interrupt such a spirited conversation, we need to go.
Right, the plants. And we have that meeting with the Emporium Mealings back at camp. Okay, we're gonna get going. Keep an eye on them for me. Would you, Captain?
Yeah, will do.
That punk doesn't trust me half as far as he can throw me.
I admit, that was quite a harsh rebuke. Did something happen between you and Gaul?
Nah, this ain't anything new. He never said outright why, but that guy was against me joining the Rangers from the very jump. He's always been big on the trust that binds the Rangers together. Probably thought my independent streak wasn't a great match. In the end, I appealed directly to the king, and somehow convinced him to let me into the club.
But that must have been a decade ago, right? Gaul can be stubborn, but I'm sure he acknowledges your talents by now. Just look at what you've accomplished. Without you, the Rangers wouldn't be what we are today.
It's not like that, it's just... I don't blame the guy. After all, he was my boy's best friend. He didn't just see me choose adventure over family, he had a front row seat. Of course he doesn't trust me. Ah, he doesn't trust me. So maybe he... Nah, couldn't be.
I see those gears turning, Ogden.
No, don't mind me, just a little flight of fancy. Now come on, we've got an exotic monster to hunt, don't we?
There's something bugging him, if you ask me.
Well then...
Your Highness, this tree.
What you think?
Big honking tree marking the path's end? Check, which means we should be smack in the middle of our target's territory. Decent chance that beastie's scoping us out as we speak.
Your Highness, if I may, what do you make of that story we heard?
You're worried about the tension between Ogden and Gaul, I take it.
I am. I thought all of the Rangers were on fairly good terms. Who knew they had such a contentious history?
It kind of worries me too. But they're both adults. They can figure it out.
Even so, this could very well affect the chemistry of our entire organization.
Listen to you two whispering on and on. I appreciate the concern, really, but this is just between me and Gaul. Besides, we've got a monster to track down, right? Don't tell me you two have forgotten where we are. Look alive now.
Right, yeah. Let's focus up.
Here's a little hint for you. It seems our quarry only preys on one specific monster.
One specific monster? Then how are we supposed to lure it out?
Well, it looks like we've stumbled onto a learning opportunity. Take a gander at the notes and give it a think.
Look at that big grin. He already knows what we need to do. Just hurry up and tell us.
Be nice, Rudy. I wanted to figure it out on my own anyway.
If you insist, Your Highness.
Listen up, lad. Mother Nature's lovely, but she ain't gonna share all her secrets with you. Every once in a while, you're gonna have to look around and figure things out for yourself.
All right. I'll give it a shot. If this is the monster's territory, then our surroundings must hold some sort of clue. Let's take a look.
Well,
Go!
We got a live one, lad.
Just as we thought. This Oregio's priced exclusively on Arzuros.
Beautiful. You hit the nail on the head, lad. That's Oregio's put those beehives all around its territory to lure in Arzuros, and we've got the stings and scratches to remember it by.
A monster that sets traps. Nature's nothing if not full of surprises.
Ain't it grand? The world really is a diverse and beautiful place. We're lucky to have it.
True.
Well, after that little encounter, we can conclude that the exotic monsters in the notes really do exist. So, in turn, it stands to reason that the notes in question originated outside of Azuria.
I think so. And the author's clearly writing from experience. It's safe to say they've been here before.
Say, Rudy, got a bit of a non sequitur for you. You're the one who arranged for that Me-Link's Emporium at the camp, ain't you?
Indeed I am. I previously ordered ranger supplies at the Emporium in Azuria and found the service very handy. So I asked them to set up shop at camp. Those Me-Links have an impressive network that seems to span the entire world.
And tell me, who's the liaison for the Me-Link's Emporium?
Murray takes care of all of that. Why do you ask?
Murray, you say? How about that?
Feel free to praise the unsung heroes. We brave few discreetly supporting your travels behind the scenes.
I never knew you fine furry folks took care of all that. We owe any smooth sailing we've had to you, Rudy. You, Murray, and your feline friends. Big ups there.
You ought to thank Murray, too. He'll be positively thrilled to hear it.
Next time I see him, I absolutely will. Anywho, we've got some fine results here. Let's head on back, shall we?
Hey, Ogden. Any updates on the letter front recently?
Wow! Sharp as a sword, ain't you? As a matter of fact, we just got a new delivery today.
You did? Have you opened it? And can I take a look?
So this one's all about a monster in the Tark 1 wastes.
Whoever wrote the notes made it all the way to the wastes? Exactly how far have they gone?
They're obviously one adept adventurer. That wouldn't be an easy path to travel, not even for the Ranger Elite. Who is this person?
That's what I want to know. What are they after? No matter how much progress we make, we can't seem to get them to actually talk to us.
It is pretty odd. All they've done is wing a few nuggets of wisdom our way. Strange they aren't interested in what we've done with it. These are meticulous notes they've got going on. You'd think they'd want to know if we followed up on their findings.
Maybe they're getting something out of our exotic monster investigations without having to check the Monsterpedia somehow?
But would that even be possible?
I suppose I can think of one way. What if they're watching our encounters with the exotic monsters firsthand?
If they've been watching us the whole time, then do you think the sender is somewhere close by?
I haven't seen any suspicious characters around here. Have you?
Look, I never said the sender was anyone suspicious, just that they've been keeping an eye on us.
So the person watching us is mysterious, but maybe not suspicious. My head hurts.
Now, don't rack your brain too much. We're working off the idea the sender has business with me, so the suspect pool is only so big. First, we'll tackle this exotic monster investigation, then we can take our time sussing out just who done it.
Naturally, we'll be with you every step of the way. Both the exotic monster and the sender are mysteries that need solving.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I say we hit the ground running. I'll let you call it, Prince. Where should we head?
When in doubt, refer to the notes. Let's take a look. Here we go. I think we should be able to see the monster we're after from here.
What's it say again? Atop the forked rock formation. Well, we've got the right view. Hard to believe a flying wyvern would ever want to nest somewhere so bad for flying, but I suppose every group has its eccentrics.
I've been keeping my eyes open, but I haven't seen anyone suspicious yet.
Hey, that really is you, Captain! What are y'all doing out here?
Just a monster investigation.
How about you, Thea? Why are you here?
I'm on a poogie chase, of course.
A poogie chase? Here?
I don't know, I thought I might find a new type of poogie that was native to the region.
That's fair. Were you successful?
Not so far, at least. I climbed up the crystallized dragon to try to get a better look at the area, and that's when I spotted you guys.
On that note, did you happen to see an unusual flying wyvern around here?
A flying wyvern? Can't say I have.
Thanks all the same.
Anyway, I don't want to overstay my welcome, so I'll meet y'all back at camp.
Sounds good. Get back safely.
So, Ogden, when do you expect the exotic monster might show itself?
Well, I can't tell you that. We're up against the natural world here. Might be a good time to remind ourselves that patience is a virtue.
If the monster never appears, neither will our benefactor. I guess all we can do is wait and watch, no matter how mind-numbing it is.
The only movement we've actually seen turned out to be Thea. Wait, hold on. Cora showed up during our first investigation. Then, in the second, it was Gall. And now this time, Thea. Ogden, when you implied that the sender wasn't necessarily suspicious, did you think...
Yeah, from the start. I mean, packages keep showing up in places we visited since crossing the Meridian, right? How many people would even be able to deliver them? Not a whole lot, I'll tell you.
You're saying our secret sender has been among the Rangers this entire time?
They pushed their luck and got caught. I might not have pegged them for it with just one letter, but 3? Come on, I wasn't born yesterday. You got it too, right?
Yeah! Knew the whole time!
In that case... It may sound obvious in retrospect, but our most likely suspects are the Rangers we ran into at the investigation sites. They all acted like they were chance encounters. But is it possible one of them was there to see how we did against their respective exotic monster?
What if it's not just one of them? What if every Ranger we've met out here is in cahoots?
You think they're all in on it? Any thoughts, Ogden?
Feels like a bit of a stretch, don't you think? They've all got jobs to do. Even if they had a good reason to do all this, when would they have the time?
You've got me there. Putting the conspiracy angle aside, it has to be one of those 3 Rangers.
Oh. I'm liking your energy here, but we'll have to mark this conversation to be continued. Look who swung by! Looks to me like it's flying a survey route over its territory.
I don't see it landing anytime soon.
If it's not coming down, then maybe we should call it a day.
Excuse you?
Huh?
If it ain't coming down, then it's up to us to bring it down.
And how do we do that?
Aim a monster's breath attack at it. That means you, if you don't mind.
I'm on it.
Another one down! Nothing to it once it finally decided to show up.
Are you hurt, Your Highness?
No,
Now that the investigation's done and dusted, what do you say we start trying?
We have another
Oh, I get it. You...
Hold on. Does that mean you figured...
At the very least, I've got a hypothesis worth testing. Wanna...
Sure, but where are we headed?
The Galliad base!
The base?
We can get into all the nitty-gritty later. Let's... Short version is, a while back, I started getting letters from some unknown sender.
Letters from a stranger, huh? There's some weird folks out there.
It's the damnedest thing. The letters were all notes on monster ecology. Pages full up with info about monsters I'd never seen.
Monsters you'd never seen. Guess some fanatic...
We did our due diligence. Every single monster in those notes really does exist. First one came before we left Azuria, which seemed innocent enough. Thing is, even after we hit the road, letters kept finding me.
Okay, I think I see where this is going. You want help tracking down the set?
You're just gonna keep feigning ignorance to the end, huh? Fine. Then I'll cut straight to the chase. The mystery man who sent those letters, this note writer with a note, was none other than you, Gull!
Huh? Why would I ever do something as creepy as mailing you a bunch of anonymous...
My reasoning is twofold. First on the docket, the monster notes.
What about them?
One simple fact. An Azorian who's never crossed the Meridian couldn't write about monsters living beyond it, now could? Which tells us these were penned by someone outside the kingdom. Say, your pal Murray's real chummy with the Me-Links Emporium, isn't he?
Why am I involved here?
You made use of their extensive global network to get your hands on notes hailing from other lands. Am I right?
I was wondering where you were going with that. Even if that were true, why would I go...
Oh, you and I both know the why. In fact, the why makes up the second prong of my hypothesis.
Wonderful.
Gull, the fact is, you still don't trust me. You think I'm still the man I was when you were a boy, that I'll abandon my ranger duties and run off on another aimless... Same reason you objected to me enlisting in the first place. So you baited your hook with some juicy monster facts and wanted to see if old Ogden would bite. Is that it?
Seriously? You can't still be holding on to...
How could I forget? I would have been in deep Devil Joe doo-doo if I didn't make it in, and you were the one saying no.
Let me set the record straight. I didn't object to you joining the Rangers from...
Easy enough to say no.
I objected because Coretta asked me to.
Coretta?
Ogden's old lady.
She was, a long time ago.
At the time, she was mourning her son, one of the greatest Rangers we've ever known. You can only imagine. And here's her husband, trying so hard to get into that very same crew, he appealed to his magic.
His poor wife was so appalled, she up and walked out on him.
Then, you mean it, Gull?
There's no one more suited to the Rangers than you, old-timer.
Just a minute now. If my motive's all wrong, are you saying you ain't the one who penned those?
Ogden, you may be focusing on the wrong thing.
If nothing else, I'm glad you realize that I'm not your culprit. Now, are we done?
Well, Ogden, after all... But hey, look on the bright side. Now you know that Gaul really does... It's been a big day. What do you say we...
Ah.
monsters using sound to monitor activity on the surface.
That right there is a nibblesnarf. Most of the time, you're gonna find these guys in deserts. But if this one here prefers the cold, it must be a real weirdo.
Well, now we know we can draw it out with loud noises at least. If we use that to our advantage, we should be able to make contact.
How right you are! Those areas without much snow seem to be its preferred hunting spots. Keep your eyes wide open and see if you can figure out how it moves.
Got it.
Do you think our mysterious researcher dropped this?
You, mind if I take a quick... Yeah,
Sorry, what's going?
I've got it. I know
You do? Who is it? Can you believe it, Your Height?
Would it be okay if Rudy and I
Well, heck, you've both kept me company this far. Only
Great.
nowhere fancy. The vineyard near Azuria Cat.
back to Azuria? And why a vineyard?
It'll all make sense once we get there.
All right, Ogden.
Oh, looks like they're right.
Cora!
Howdy there, Coretta. Sure been a while.
You show up out of nowhere without so much as a word, and all you have to say is, "Been a while, you old coot?"
Allow me to introduce you, Prince. This here's Coretta. She's my, well, my estranged better half.
Thanks for looking after my harebrained hubby. I know it's a full-time job.
Pleasure to meet you. But Ogden's a By the way, Cora, what are you?
No matter how busy Cora gets, she never fails to come check up on me. Now tell me, could anyone ask for a better daughter-in-law?
Cut it out, Coretta. You'll make me blush. Your turn, Ogden.
Yep, and I reckon you know why, too. Those letters.
Ugh. I was wondering if you'd ever figure it out. So, what did you think?
What do I think? I think the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Your boy? I think if he got his rangering skill from anyone, it was his lovely, long-suffering mother.
All right, time out. Can someone explain to me what in the world is...
Let me get you up to speed. That researcher who wrote up all those monster notes? Turns out it was my boy Lucas.
Captain Lucas?
The pendant Rudy found at the glacial caps clinched it. I'd recognize that little trinket anyway. And that would mean the one who brought me the notes in the first place.
Yep, guilty as charged. I'll tell you, getting you those letters without getting...
We had a feeling a ranger might have been involved somehow.
I think I can answer this one. I imagine she wanted us to see what Lucas got up to in the outside world.
It was a roundabout way of doing things, but I felt like it'd be more effective than just asking you to go on a... When Lucas finally came home, he was too sick to talk. In all your adventuring, did you figure out where Lucas went?
Looking at his notes, it sure seems like my boy had a destination.
From Azuria to the Canalta Timberland, which would mean...
Yep, no clue why, but Lucas was heading there all on his own.
Reminds me of something Lady Amara once told me. She thought the Sacrosanctum may offer some...
Captain Lucas must have been after the cure for crystallization.
Maybe, maybe not. He's not a... But, if that is what he was doing...
Yeah.
So, Lucas was the writer behind the notes, and Cora was...
Feel like I should apologize for getting y'all mixed up in my purse.
I had a ton of fun on our exotic monster hunt.
I guess it is important for old folks to pat...
And beyond that, Your Highness, you helped us to understand the...
I was lucky to have him as a role model.
Did you hit your head or something, Your Highness? Come on now.
You heard her, lad. We each got our own life to...
Still, maybe this little misadventure is proof that...
I suppose I wouldn't mind that.
I can handle the delivery. You wouldn't mind getting your love letters and...
Come on! You wouldn't embarrass...
How do we put up with all this?
There's nothing quite...
This one might be a little too rambunctious for my taste, but you do have a point. And there's no one I'm prouder to call my